Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Great English Podcast. I'm Catherine.
And I'm Mark. It's great to have you with us today.
Today, we have an exciting topic to discuss: child development. We'll explore how children grow, learn, and change from birth through early childhood.
Yes, and we'll break it down into several segments so you can get a clear picture of each stage of development. Let's start with the very beginning, early stages of child development.
Child development begins from the moment a baby is born. It's incredible to see how a tiny baby grows into a toddler and then into a young child.
That's right, Catherine. Development is a continuous process. Babies start to grow and learn even before they are born. Their development happens in stages, with each stage bringing new skills and abilities.
In the first few months after birth, babies are learning to use their senses. They listen to sounds, see shapes, and feel different textures. For example, they might turn their heads towards a familiar voice or reach out to grab a toy.
Absolutely. In these early months, babies begin to recognize their parents' voices and faces. They also start developing motor skills, like moving their arms and legs and, later, reaching for objects.
By around 6 months, many babies can sit up without support. This milestone is exciting because it shows that their muscles are growing stronger. They may also begin to crawl, which is another big step in their motor development.
Yes, and around this time, babies often start saying their first words. This is a sign that their language skills are beginning to develop. They might say simple words like mama or dada.
As they approach their first birthday, many babies can stand with support and even take a few steps. They are also starting to understand simple words and commands, like come here, or give me the ball.
Exactly. And by their second birthday, many children become more mobile and curious. They explore their environment more actively and begin to use more words to express themselves.
At this age, they also start showing preferences for certain people and toys. They might have favorite books or games they like to play.
By the time they reach their third year, their motor skills continue to improve. They can run, jump, and climb with more confidence. They also start to engage in more complex play, like pretending to cook or building with blocks.
As children grow, their cognitive and emotional development becomes more evident. Cognitive development refers to how children think, learn, and understand the world around them.
That's right. Cognitive development is about how children process information, solve problems, and make sense of their experiences. For example, toddlers start to use their imagination more. They might pretend to be a doctor or a chef, which shows they're developing cognitive skills.
Emotionally, children begin to express a wider range of feelings as they grow. They might show happiness, frustration, or even jealousy. Understanding these emotions is an important part of their development.
Around the age of 3 or 4, children start to understand their own feelings better. They also begin to recognize that other people have feelings, too. For example, they might notice when a friend is sad and try to comfort them.
Social skills also start to develop around this age. Children learn how to share, take turns, and play cooperatively with others. They might have playdates and enjoy playing games with friends.
By the time they enter preschool, children can follow more complex instructions and solve simple problems. They might be able to follow a 2-step command, like pick up the toy and put it on the shelf.
Their attention span also increases, allowing them to focus on tasks for longer periods of time. They begin to understand concepts like numbers, letters, and colors, which are important for their future learning. Play is crucial for a child's development. Through play, children learn many valuable skills that help them grow.
Absolutely. Play helps children develop their motor skills, problem-solving abilities, and social skills. For example, when children play with building blocks, they are learning about shapes, sizes, and spatial relationships.
Play also supports emotional development. Through play, children can express their feelings and experiences. They might act out different scenarios or use toys to represent their emotions.
There are many types of play that support different areas of development. Pretend play, for example, involves imagination and creativity. Children might pretend to be animals or superheroes, which helps them develop their creativity and social skills.
Physical play is another important type. Activities like running, jumping, and climbing help children develop their motor skills and coordination. It also promotes physical health and fitness.
Games with rules, such as simple board games or card games, help children learn about structure, taking turns, and following rules. These skills are important for their social interactions and future learning.
Language development is a key part of a child's growth. It begins from the moment they are born and continues to develop rapidly during their early years.
Babies start to learn languages by listening to the people around them. They eventually begin to mimic the sounds and words they hear. This is an important step in learning to speak.
Around 6 months, babies start babbling. They experiment with different sounds and syllables, which is an important part of developing their language skills.
By their first birthday, many children say their first words. Over the next few months, their vocabulary grows quickly. They might start using words to name objects, people, and actions.
As they approach 2 years old, children begin to combine words into simple sentences. They might say things like want cookie or big truck. This shows that they are starting to understand how to use language to communicate more effectively.
By the time they are 3 or 4 years old, their sentences become more complex. They can have simple conversations and express their thoughts and feelings more clearly.
Children also begin to understand and use more abstract concepts, like time and quantity. They might start to understand the difference between yesterday and tomorrow, or more and less.
Encouraging language development involves talking to children, reading to them, and providing opportunities for them to use language. Engaging in conversations, asking questions, and reading books together all help support their language growth.
Supporting healthy development is essential for children. There are many ways to help them grow and learn.
Providing a safe and nurturing environment is crucial. Children need to feel secure and love to thrive. Creating a warm and supportive atmosphere helps them feel comfortable exploring and learning.
Establishing routines can also help. Routines give children a sense of stability and predictability, which is important for their emotional well-being. Consistent bedtimes, mealtimes, and daily activities help children feel secure.
Encouraging exploration and curiosity is important as well. Allowing children to ask questions, explore their interests, and try new things helps them learn and grow. Providing a variety of toys and activities can stimulate their curiosity.
Supporting their emotional needs is also essential. Listening to them, comforting them when they are upset, and helping them understand their feelings all contribute to their emotional development.
Nutrition and health play a big role in development, too. A balanced diet with a variety of fruits, vegetables, and proteins helps support physical growth and overall health. Regular checkups with a doctor ensure that children are growing and developing as they should.
Promoting physical activity is also important. Regular exercise helps with physical development, coordination, and overall health. Activities like playing outside, riding a bike, or dancing can be both fun and beneficial.
Finally, providing positive role models and engaging in activities together strengthens the bond between parents and children. Spending quality time together, whether it's playing a game, reading a book, or simply talking, helps build a strong relationship.
While most children develop normally, some may face challenges along the way. It's important to recognize and address these challenges early on.
Challenges can come in many forms, such as delays in speech, motor skills, or social interactions. For example, a child might have difficulty speaking clearly or might struggle with coordinating their movements.
It's important to seek help if you notice any concerns. Early intervention can make a significant difference in addressing developmental challenges. Working with healthcare professionals, such as pediatricians and child psychologists, can provide valuable support.
There are also many support services available, such as special education programs and therapy services. These resources can provide targeted help and support to address specific needs.
Remember, every child develops at their own pace. Patience and understanding are key to supporting a child through their development. Celebrate their progress and provide encouragement along the way.
And if you have concerns about your child's development, don't hesitate to reach out for help. There are many professionals and resources available to support you and your child.
As children grow, their needs and developmental milestones continue to change. It's important to adapt and continue supporting them throughout their lives.
Yes, staying informed about child development can help parents and carers provide the best support possible. There are always new resources and research emerging that offer insights into effective parenting and child development.
Being open to learning and adjusting your approach as your child grows will help them reach their full potential. Every stage of development brings new challenges and joys.
And don't forget to enjoy the journey. Watching a child grow and develop is a rewarding experience. Each stage has its own unique milestones and achievements.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's episode. We hope you found our discussion on child development informative and helpful.
Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe to the Great English Podcast for more episodes like this.
And if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, feel free to reach out to us. We love hearing from our listeners.
Until next time, keep learning and growing with us.
Goodbye, everyone.
Take care, and see you in our next episode.